Last topic of the day, we have yet alone Carl Conyers, and I heard you ran a little bit today, but I want to hear it again. New NBA All-Star format for the 2026 All-Star Game featuring the U.S. versus World Round Robin tournament. So this change follows last season's one-off mini tournament and aims to increase competitiveness. So the 2026 All-Star Weekend will be hosted in L.A., like I just said, Intuit Dome, home of the Clippers. And with the format teams. The 24 selected All-Stars will be divided into two teams of American players and one of world team of international players. Round robin, these three teams will compete in a round robin tournament consisting of three 12-minute games. Team A plays Team B. The winner of game one plays Team C. The loser of game one plays Team C. Championship, the two teams with the best records after the round robin games will face each other for a championship game. Tiebreaker, if all three teams finish 1-1 record, the tiebreaker will be a point differential. So it looks like it's going to be positionless selection again. Unlike in the previous years, the 24 All-Stars will be selected without regard to position and commissioner picks. So I know people were thinking about like, well, is there even enough players of All-Star caliber to even make up a world team? Well, according to the commissioner, if all else fails, he gonna fill that spot. So what are your thoughts on this All-Star format and the All-Star game in general, Brody?
This this is my thoughts. This is the dumbest shit ever, bro. Like, I hate what my league is become under this man Adam Silver, bro. It's just bets and bad all-star games. Um, you have to find a way to make the classic all-star game work. You're not incentivizing the players with anything different. You're just trying to make them do something different. And to me, it's gonna be either it's gonna be the same result or it's just like why the fact that you just had to read that off. If I'm a casual fan, I should be able to turn on the All-Star game and know what's happening. I shouldn't have to go read up and be like, "Oh, what's going on right here?" Like I don't understand this. Like that to me, again, that turns off fans. Like, why am I tuning into this? I'm not trying to watch no tournament, bro. This is the All-Star game. It's crazy because like MLB, I guess, is okay, but the NBA is really like one of the only All-Star games where it's like, or at least it's supposed to be fun for real. Like NFL can't really do it. I don't get mad at them, and baseball in general is kind of slow. So being able to have like all these guys running up and down the court, like that's supposed to be fun. That's supposed to be cool. Um, I think it all starts with the players. If you can't like talk to the players and have them take it more seriously, the the leadership of the league changing this stuff isn't gonna incentivize anybody. It's not gonna be the thing to change things. So yeah, I'm really over it. I think that it's dumb having a different All-Star game every single year. Like this is the new iteration of 2K or something like that. Like, bro, this is supposed to be, a sacred event. It makes sense to try and switch up the dunk contest. I get that because after a certain time, like, okay, how many dunks can you do? Like you gotta that one, but that doesn't come from an effort standpoint. That comes from just the fact of like it's been the exact same thing versus like you just have to find ways to work with the players, man. Like all this other stuff is too much.
Mm. And with that being said, Carl Conyers, will you be watching the All-Star game this season?
Maybe. Honestly, I really don't like if there's something else happening that weekend, I'm gonna prioritize that like I'm interested in who makes the All-Star team. Like I care about who the All-Stars are, but I don't unless I don't have anything to do that night, I might turn it on, but that's really about what it is. And that's honestly been how I felt the past 2 to 3 years about the All-Star game, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm thinking too, like, who gonna be those eight players from Team World that are also All-Star worthy? Obviously, I already talked about the top five players, so that's five. I guess maybe Denny, maybe Pascal. Definitely Sengun. I mean, you got Giddy.
Pascal better not make it.
Yeah. So I don't know. Probably what Giddy, Sengun, and
I don't
Laurie.
know, bro. That's also the biggest thing is you're trying to now make things fit. You're gonna just add players just because you're trying to do some cool
If
gimmicky
it's not
thing.
work, especially if they're not All-Star selection, then earn it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that.
Yeah.
That's nasty. And then and then Warren said from a advertising standpoint, he said, I personally advertised this All-Star weekend across the globe a month in advance with the pool of potential world players. But again, this isn't an all-star game anymore. It's a tournament. If I was running this, I'd pick the teams 3 weeks before the break. I want enough time to shoot promo and build storylines. I want my teams to be allowed to talk shit for weeks to help build the games because if you mention the all-star game, you won't get fined for talking shit, no matter the platform. And in 3 weeks versus what is it? A week before, nothing much will happen between who gets the looks and who doesn't, other than injuries. You want to market to the world and bring eyes? Let's do it then. This is basketball. And also, as far as it being on NBC and Peacock, will all of the rest of the world be even be able to be tuned into it like Netflix? So yeah, no, it's gonna be interesting. Like you said, if there's something else going on, I'm definitely gonna prioritize that. It's crazy. It's come to a point where I get more overly excited to see who's gonna be the 3-point champion over this other shit. So that says a lot. You know what I'm saying?